It's time for the Daily Stand Up Podcast presented by Agile Dad with your host, Lee Henson. Without any further ado, let's get started. It's time for our Friday Agile, Not So Agile episode of the Daily Stand Up Podcast. And I thought I would focus on the top 3 ways to express gratitude. Now, those of you who know me well know that I talk about gratitude quite a bit, and I do practice what I preach. I'm grateful for everyone who takes the time to listen to this podcast episode, for example. But more importantly, I don't want it to come across as lip service. So I have many people who tell me, thank you. Now, let me explain where I'm going with this. When I teach a class, or when I give a conference presentation, or when I do a keynote talk, many people come up to me and say, thank you. And I had someone say, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm like, that's great, but what does that mean? Right. And I know it sounds rude, but for some people, when they just say thank you, it almost feels empty. It almost feels like they didn't know what else to say, or they felt obligated to say thank you. And while it sounds strange on the surface, it kind of leaves you feeling like it wasn't sincere or it wasn't the right thing. So I went ahead and I did a little composition of my thoughts on sticky notes over the last couple of weeks. And I wanted to isolate or identify the top 3 best ways to show or express gratitude. Now, expressing gratitude in kind and genuine ways can strengthen relationships and foster a positive environment. So, I tried to pull together the 3 kindest ways that we can express gratitude, the 3 things that would really make a difference. Coming at number 1, right at the top of the list, sincere verbal appreciation. Simply expressing your gratitude verbally can have a profound impact. Take time to personally and sincerely thank the person for their kindness, support, or contribution. Here's the part that separates it from just saying thank you. Be specific about what you appreciate and how it has positively affected you. Use phrases like, thank you so much for this, that, or the other. Or, I'm truly grateful that you helped me with this, that, or the other. These are better ways to convey our gratitude. A warm smile and eye contact, that adds icing on the cake, if you will, and enhances the sincerity of your expression and lets people know that you do mean what you say. Okay, coming at number 2. This one is one of my favorites. I don't do this enough, admittedly, but I know the impact it has because I've personally seen it. A handwritten note or letter. In a digital age, a handwritten note or letter stands out as odd, personal, thoughtful, and sincere as a gesture. When you take the time to write a heartfelt message expressing your gratitude, it really leaves a lasting impact on the recipient. Be specific about what you're grateful for and how that person's actions have made a difference in your life. Share your genuine feelings and the impact that their kindness has had on you. Hand deliver or send a note via postal service to create a delightful surprise for the recipient and something that they say, wow, this person really meant what they said. Coming at number 3 is acts of kindness. One of the kindest ways to express gratitude is by reciprocating that act of gratitude with an act of kindness or paying it forward, if you will. Show your appreciation by performing an act of kindness for that person. It could be as simple as offering to help them with a task, surprising them with a small gift or a treat, or providing support when they need it most. These acts of kindness demonstrate your gratitude in action and create a positive cycle of generosity and goodwill. Remember, expressing gratitude should come from a genuine place of appreciation. Tailor your expressions of gratitude to the individual and their preferences, and always ensure that your gratitude is heartfelt, specific, meaningful, and coming from a place of love. That's going to do it. I hope you have a good weekend. I am grateful for each one of you, and I challenge you to find someone or something that you're grateful for. And as always, I encourage you to stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Until next time, have a great weekend and do take care.